Honestly, this is a video that I don't even want to make, but we need to talk about how pathetic the current Starfield hate is. I want to start off by saying Starfield is doing very well, like extremely well. It's currently the most watched game online ever and is holding a strong 230,000 players on Steam alone. That's not even counting the thousands and thousands of Xbox players. In short, Starfield is a huge success, getting tons and tons of positive reviews all around. Even IGN, who, let's be real, usually have, let's say, not greatly received reviews, gave Starfield a 7. PC Gamer gave Starfield a 75%, and Games Radar gave it a 5 out of 5, and so on and so forth. And the game isn't even out yet. And I think a lot of us playing the early access are sort of forgetting that the game isn't actually fully releasing until the 6th. Point is, Starfield is a huge win for both Bethesda and Xbox, especially as their first exclusive together. But on the deep dark sides of the internet, there's always some hate. There is some heavy coping going on, and sadly, it seems that I can neither open YouTube or Twitter without seeing this, so I just wanted to talk about it, and I know a couple of you asked me to talk about it too. To put it bluntly, people are angry because Starfield has pronouns, and when I say angry, I mean there are literal videos of people screaming into their microphones and cameras calling Bethesda woke, saying, fuck Todd Howard and all of this stuff, and honestly almost nearly crying, like some of them look like they have tears in their eyes at the fact that they're asked to choose pronouns. Now, I would say I'm pretty much unbiased here. I don't use pronouns myself. I mean, of course, I refer to people as her or him or they or whatever, but what I mean is, if you look at my social media, I don't have he, him in any of my bios. I just don't use them unless it's required, and yes, I obviously had to pick a pronoun for Starfield, for my Starfield character, but guess what, I really couldn't give lesser of a shit that I had to do that. It's one tiny thing that you have to do in character creation for like a second, and then it literally doesn't affect the rest of your playthrough. I really don't, honestly, I don't understand why there's so much hate and moaning about this when it doesn't change the game or affect the game at all. To me, this is no different than opening up Skyrim or Fallout 4 and choosing if I want to play as a man or a woman. This is obviously a very touchy subject for some morons on the internet, and you all know that I don't like to get political because I'm not a political person, like at all. The only reason I'm even making a video about this is because it's driving a lot of hate into Starfield, and that's what bothers me. Starfield is a great game. Of course, everyone has different opinions, and you may not like it, and that's absolutely fine. But just because there's pronouns in the game is not an excuse to shit on said game or give it bad reviews, because that's what's happening. Not that it will even really affect the game, since it's already doing extremely well and most people aren't fucking stupid, but these morons are trying to review bomb Starfield because of pronouns. Yeah, I know. It's pathetic. Look, if you don't like Starfield, or if you don't like it when it launches, that's fine, but disliking an entire massive game just because of a couple of words is honestly laughable to me. It just seems really unnecessary, and I don't think Bethesda or Starfield deserve this ridiculous amount of hate. Starfield, in my opinion anyway, is a wonderful game. It's easily my game of the year. We'll see what it is, where I put it in my game of the year ranking at the end of the year, but still, at the moment, it is my game of the year. I've put like 150 hours into it at the time of recording, and I've done basically nothing besides the main story and a little bit of exploration. Like, on my main character, I haven't even joined another faction outside of Constellation yet, and I'm still loving this game. Now, of course, I don't really want to give any attention to these idiots, hence why I'm not playing their, quite frankly, hilarious meltdown clips for you all, but I just wanted to address the situation, since we talk about RPGs here, and Starfield is very clearly the RPG of the year, at least for me. There has also been some other very wild people trying to shit on Starfield because of PlayStation's upcoming exclusive Spider-Man 2. This guy commented this exact same thing on 7 of my videos, by the way. You all know that I'm a massive fan of the first Spider-Man game. I even pre-ordered Spider-Man 2 despite my no pre-order rule. I have pre-ordered 2 games this year because I'm an idiot, but also because I'm so excited for it. If it would get views, I would make a ton more Spider-Man 2 content. All I really have to say about this is shut up. That's it, just shut the fuck up. These 2 games are completely different from each other. One is story focused, one is an RPG. Do you think Bethesda cares if Spider-Man 2 does well? No, because if it does, it doesn't affect them or Starfield in any way, shape or form. Do you think Insomniac care that Starfield is doing well? No, and many of their employees are probably playing Starfield right at this moment. Console wars are just so pathetic, and it bothers me that I even need to address this in a video. Look, if you're able to, just play both. I know I will be. At the end of this year, with both Starfield and Spider-Man in my hands, it's going to put me in gaming nirvana, dude. I'm so excited. And if you're one of these people console warring in 2023 for two companies that couldn't give a shit about you, then please either seek help and go to therapy or grow up. Anyway, look, I'm sorry for the somewhat negative video. A couple of you asked me to discuss this, so here we are, and that's my thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, I kindly ask that you leave it a like. And of course, if you are new around here and you want to stay up to date on single player content, especially Starfield right now, then this is absolutely the place for you. I promise our discussion videos are usually a lot more upbeat and happier than this. Consider subscribing, we'd love to have you join our little community. Lastly, as always, a huge thank you to the channel members. You guys mean the world, so thank you so much for being here and supporting me month after month. I obviously could not do this without you, but with that all said and done, I thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope to see you next time. Peace.